Guys, welcome back to the channel. This weekend, Tyson Fury faces Deontay Wilder for the third time. And I'm excited for multiple reasons, okay? These guys were supposed to fight earlier this summer. Fight got pushed to this fall because of COVID reasons. It's just dragged on. The fight wasn't supposed to really even happen in the first place. It was supposed to be Fury versus Joshua. Everybody wanted to see that fight. It would have been huge. But that fight's kind of ruined now because Joshua just lost. So now he's going to go get a rematch versus Usyk. And I don't know if those guys really ever fight, to be honest. So we'll see. But getting into this fight this weekend, heavyweight champion, WBO, and Ring Magazine, Tyson Fury is the favorite, minus 300, as he should be. I honestly thought he'd be a little higher of a favorite. I thought maybe a minus 400, 500. Wilder's at a plus 220, but I really don't think he has a shot to win this. Fury, in my opinion, is just the better boxer all around. Obviously, if you compare the two by just looking at them, you would think Wilder is going to just dominate this fight. He looks a lot more fit. Although he is a smaller guy at 6'7", he just has a better physique. But the thing is, guys, if you know anything about boxing, physiques don't win you fights, okay? You have to be a good fighter. You have to be a good boxer. You have to know how to move around the ring, use your reach, and that's what Fury does best. He's 6'9". He has the reach advantage, okay? Keep in mind, guys, every other fight that Wilder had prior to Fury, he had the height and reach advantage, okay? He doesn't have it in this fight. If you look at the first two fights, okay, the first fight that they had, they drew. Fury got knocked down twice, okay, in the late rounds, and he still came out with a draw. Think about that. What that means is he dominated all the other rounds, okay? Even though he got knocked down, and it was one of the craziest, knockdown / comebacks in boxing that I've seen personally since I've been alive. I'm sure there's been crazy fights in the past where there are similar situations, but in my generation, when I saw Fury get up from that second knockdown, I couldn't believe it. And that's what makes this trilogy so good. So that was a draw. And then if you look at fight number 2 where Fury won in the 7th round, TKO, he just completely outboxed him. Fury got a new coach, a guy from Detroit. I think his name's Sugar Hill. I might be wrong on that, but I know who the guy is. He's a great trainer. He completely changed Fury's style. Fury used to be more of a counterpuncher, kind of like a Floyd Mayweather in the sense where they let you come to them and then they try to counter. Fury now, if you watch, he's way more of an aggressive fighter, and I think that works perfect for him in this fight and for his style, okay? His cardio looks good. His hand speed looks good. He looks like he's cut the weight, even though he doesn't have to because it's heavyweight, but Fury just looks like he's in a good place mentally. I like the team that he has around him. Wilder worries me a little with the excuses that he made also after the second fight, okay? If Wilder would have came out and said, you know what, I got beat fair and square, I got outboxed, I'm going to go to the drawing board, I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to correct these mistakes, okay? I lost. He was the better fighter. He didn't say that, though. He was making excuse after excuse after excuse. Go type in Deontay Wilder excuses after Tyson Fury lost. It's unbelievable the amount of excuses this guy was coming up with. And it's just not a good mentality to have after a loss, okay? It was his first loss ever, so I think we didn't know what to expect, but personally, I didn't like hearing those excuses, okay? I'm sure Wilder's been training hard this camp. I'm sure he wants this fight more than ever, but I just don't see him getting it done. I don't see either fighter getting a knockout. I think Fury gets the decision, and this is over with. And Wilder will probably make up more excuses. He'll probably say he won the fight, but that's boxing for you, okay? I don't see Wilder getting knocked out again. I think Fury, though, gets the W, and after this, I'm excited to see Fury go up against Usyk if he beats Joshua again, because now we have to wait. Now we have to kind of wait. The heavyweight division's kind of, held up now. We thought that if Joshua won that fight that most people thought he would win, he would get Fury if Fury beat Wilder. That's not the case. So if Fury gets this win, he's going to have to wait a little bit for that next fight and maybe get the winner. But the issue is with that is if Joshua wins, now those guys have a third fight. So the heavyweight division's in a weird spot right now, but I'm excited to see Fury Wilder 3, see the last chapter of this, and then we can move on and get the heavyweight division going again, okay? So minus 300, not the best odds. I don't know how much, if even, I'll bet on it, but my pick is Fury, decision win, and then he's going to get the winner of Usyk Joshua. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Leave in the comments below who you think is going to win. I'll make a reaction video to this fight. But thanks again for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, do me a quick favor. Hit the subscription button. And until after this fight, I'm out.